We are back after last week's cliffhanger. The episode picks up exactly where we left off, outside the AgriJet refrigerated warehouse in Albuquerque. Carol stumbles out the door, reeling from what she just saw. But instead of fleeing, she grabs her video camera from the police cruiser and goes back inside to document the horror. We can see how large this facility is. She pans across shelves stacked with industrial-sized white plastic-wrapped packages. "I'll let the footage speak for itself," she whispers. She rips open a bag, revealing the truth. It's not food, it's human remains. The entire warehouse is a processing plant for human remains. She finds the source of the milk the hive drinks, a meat grinder the size of a bus, churning the dead into sustenance. Carol returns home, packs a bag, then heads out. She returns almost immediately to vacuum up the contents from the bag that had spilled on her floor. She drives through the night to Las Vegas, seeking the only other person she can talk to, Koumba Diabaté. Inside the Westgate Hotel, Koumba is living a fantasy. He holds court at a high-stakes poker table, surrounded by beautiful women and adoring crowds, playing the role of James Bond in a world where he always wins. He is soaking in the artificial adoration of the Hive Mind. But when Carol arrives in the city, the illusion breaks. The Hive Mind members silently file out of the room, leaving Koumba alone in his vast, empty suite. Carol learns that Koumba has been getting her videos and just decided not to respond. She tries to drop her bombshell. "They're eating people," she says. But Koumba doesn't blink. He already knows. He reveals he asked them about it a week ago to explain. He plays a video on a massive TV screen. It stars none other than John Cena, speaking as the voice of the Hive. Cena calmly explains the horrifying logic. The Hive Mind cannot harm any living thing, not even plants. They cannot harvest wheat or pluck an apple until it falls naturally. Because they are starving, they are forced to scavenge the windfall of the human dead, processing the 100,000 people who die daily into human-derived protein, HDP. Carol listens in stunned silence as they frame cannibalism as a humanitarian act. But Koumba has another reveal. The hive has found a way to cure the immune, but it requires extracting stem cells from their hip bones, a procedure so invasive they cannot do it without explicit consent. This gives Carol the weapon she needs. She realizes that if their rules prevent them from harming her without permission, she has leverage. She stands before a window overlooking the strip and makes a call to the hive's public line. She makes it clear that she doesn't consent. The Hive Mind acknowledges her refusal instantly, broadcasting her message on a massive digital billboard outside. "We hear you, Carol. You do not consent." Carol walks out of the hotel, leaving in her police cruiser while passing Koumba's Lamborghinis, of which he has one for each day. Koumba tries to stop her at her car, appealing to her loneliness. It seems that the hive is using Koumba to communicate with Carol, but she looks him in the eye, doesn't give it much care, and speeds off. The episode ends with a flashback to 3 days earlier. We go back to Manousos, who is still in a dark room, still checking different frequencies and writing them down in a notebook. He goes outside and sees a package with the tape that Carol sent. He watches the video from Carol on an old television set. She tells him she knows the hive's weakness. They cannot lie. Manousos seems to be living off the grid with no modern technology. He packs a bag and walks out to his car. A woman who looks like his mother tries to stop him, offering comfort. He coldly tells her, "My mother was a bitch," and drives off. If you are still here at this point, please like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment below. It really helps out a small channel like ours.